Royal Rift. Ooni Of Ife's fury over Ebony and Auntie Igby's unlikely bond. Yes, you heard me well. And it's still on the Ooni Of Ife stories coming out at this time. From this titling of this story, you already know that Ooni of Ife is not happy with Auntie Igby and Ebony's bond that is currently being displayed, during the event of Prince Ademakinwa's welcoming in the palace. Okay, for those of you who have privileged to have seen some of these videos already making the rounds in the social media, you will have discovered that though Auntie Igbe is said to have not been in Lagos for some time, she has left Lagos, right from when Ebony arrived in Nigeria, and they've been together since then. And she's been playing that sisterly or senior elder sister role or senior wife role, as you want to have it, with Ebony. I mean, to the consternation of everyone, including our dear KBC. And that is what is the subject of this story that I'm about to give to you. So he left a palace, usually a symbol of prestige and tradition, has once again found itself at the center of a storm. Yes, because what I see here, this unholy alliance between these two people, I mean, is definitely going to result to a storm, and maybe that is why the rumor is having it that KBC is furious, with the whole alliance between these two people. So this time, because of the unrest, if you want to put it that way, it's not the arrival of Prince Ademakinwa, the newborn son of Ebony and the Ooni of Ife, but rather the unexpected alliance, between Ebony and Auntie Igbe. Yes, you heard me well. Don't forget, like for those of you who have not been following, not too long ago, the rumor was out there that Atingbi, moved to Lagos, and that she has been there tentatively, for some time. And it was during this event we were told that she came around, and since then she has been, I mean, been with Ebony, doing one thing or the other. Okay. So for months, the palace has been with this rumor, or you want to call it whispers, about Antigua diminishing influence, you know, with strong speculation that she now spends most of her time in Lagos, away from the royal household. Yes, you heard me well. Her rumored strained relationship with Ooni of Ife is no longer a secret. Yes, yours sincerely has done one or two stories around that. And there are plethora of stories, around this same development all over the social media. Okay? Yet, to the surprise of many, Antigbe has been active, actively present, in the palace, playing the role of a senior wife and doting big sister to Ebony. Okay? So their closeness has sparked serious concern, among palace insiders who find it baffling, given the previously strained, what is seen as a strained relationship between both of them. In fact, all the time that I've covered the stories around the Ooni of Ife's palace, I have never come across a story of both of them being very close friends, but that is why this to me is coming as a surprise, because if you go to the social media, especially during this event, you will see, especially the Thanksgiving ceremony that took place uh, earlier today, being Sunday. You will see that it was even Antigbe that was carrying the baby, that is Prince Ademakinwa himself, and they were just having, a good time together, So, and that is why a lot of people are asking, how did this just happen? You know. So those familiar with the palace affairs, recall that Ebony and Antigbe were never particularly close friends, or that close. In fact, their interactions in the past had been a bit lukewarm at best, according to palace rumor. So why now? You want to ask, why the sudden warmth, between both of them? Was it simply a case of, mutual support, or was there a bigger power play at work that you and I, have not been able to see? See, there are a lot of questions that people are already asking. Okay, so Ooni of Ife, who had been willing to indulge Ebony in celebration of the son's birth, is said to be deeply displeased by this new development. Who will not be displeased or who will not be surprised? I mean, so the timing of this unexpected friendship, could be worse, you know, as it raises questions, about loyalty, and power dynamics within the royal household. Insiders reveal that Ooni of Ife, already embarrassed by the controversies surrounding Ebony's Kingston Heights villa drama, you know, sees this alliance as a direct affront to his authority. Don't forget the issue of the uh, 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 um, Kingston Heights villa, in faraway London. That issue, according to the rumor, was part of the reason why she came to Nigeria in the first place. And Justice Sally has done a story around that as well. So that embarrassment alone is still there, and that is why our dear KBC is reported to be talking about it right now. Okay, so our dear KBC is said to have summoned Ebony, and instructed her to prepare for an immediate return to the United Kingdom, a move that signals, his intolerance for what he considers palace insubordination. If this is not a subordination, I don't know what else will be. So, what does this, portend for the fate of our Prince Ade Makinwawa and his mother? I'm sorry that our young Prince Ade Makinwawa is being mentioned in this light, but it's all because of his mother, okay, who ordinarily should be sufficiently engaged with this celebration of welcoming, other than engaging in any other controversy at this time. So while many are speculating on Ebony's next move, one undeniable reality, remains the presence of Prince Ademakinwa. Nobody can deny that Ademakinwa has come to stay as one of the prince in the royal lineage of Ooni of Ife. So, as the son of Ooni of Ife, he holds a place of significance within the royal lineage. Again, how would this rift, between Ebony and our dear Kabiyesi, affect Ebony's standing in the palace in the long run? Don't forget that this is a developing story, and as we get more insight into it, we are going to make it available to you. But the truth of the matter is, as she is asked to quickly return back to her base in UK, what does this portend, for her, as far as the palace is concerned? So was this alliance with Auntie B a miscalculated move, or is there more beneath the surface that the public is yet to uncover? Because you never can tell, what is really going on. So should everybody have been more cautious in navigating palace politics? If you ask me, I'm going to say she ought to have been more cautious, but she didn't do that. Did she underestimate how much her newfound closeness to Auntie B will rattle, the Ooni of Ife? I think she didn't consider this as well. Or is it the Ooni of Ife, or is it that Ooni of Ife is simply overreacting, reading too much into what should be a harmless bond between two women who, despite their, past differences, now share a common reality? This kind of reality is not common where women are involved. So I don't really know what to say about that. But one thing is clear though, the palace, while celebrating the birth of a prince, is yet again entangled in the drama that threatens to shift the delicate balance of power within its walls. The weeks ahead will be critical in determining whether Ebony can redeem herself in the eyes of the Ooni of Ife, or if her departure to the UK will mark a new chapter, one filled with uncertainty for her and her son. Well, let me just quickly add that as far as the prince Ademankiwa is concerned, I mean, there's no cause for alarm because his place in the palace is well preserved. So that is not in dispute as far as all the things we've been reading online about him is concerned. So I don't think he has any problem. Okay, the person that has the issue is his mom. So what do you think? Those of you listening to this story at this time, what do you think? Does the Ooni of Ife have every right, to be upset? Or should he allow his wives, to form whatever alliances they please? Should Ebony have been more politically astute? Or is she being unfair? Please feel free to go to the comment section and be part of this conversation. I'm going to meet you right there, okay? But before I end this, I want you to realize, as I always say, that this story is coming, from the realm of speculation and rumors, already making the rounds in the social media. So I will say, do not take it as a fact. God bless you. I'm going to be with you soon. Bye bye.